Thank you for watching Highway 34 Connection. Today's podcast will begin shortly. Highway 34 Connection is a podcast where a trio of friends who have become brothers sit down and discuss random topics, or even break down a bracket and even discuss American sports and news. Now sit back and relax as we give you our thoughts and honest opinions on the topics at hand. Once again, thanks for picking Highway 34 Connection.
The following podcast may use videos, pictures, news articles, and even audio from another channel. Highway 34 Connection doesn't own the rights to those. We will shout out who or where we get them for the podcasts. They own the copyrights, not us here at Highway 34 Connection. Please remember that all of our podcasts are unscripted, unfiltered, and unedited. Podcasts we do are pro wrestling talk, where we discuss the world of pro wrestling and give spoilers.
Talking football, where we talk about the current season of the NFL, XFL and USFL, where we give our thoughts on each week of gameplay. We also give our predictions on what teams will win each game.
Conspiracy theories, we sit down and talk about conspiracy theories and why we think something is real or just a theory.
Let's chat it up. This is a podcast where we just talk about random topics here on the channel. We could talk about anything, so please be warned, our podcasts are intended for mature audiences only.
Welcome to Highway 34 Connection. Hey everybody, it is the Chief along with Insidious. Ghost might make an appearance, who knows. For those of you that were watching earlier during WrestleMania's main event of Roman and Rock versus Cody and Seth, yes, I dozed off. I've been up since 6:30 this morning, so I ended up dozing during that match. Anywho, I'm awake now, so we'll get into it with Bruno, I guess, making a special guest appearance. Of Caesar.
Yep, not Bruno, Caesar. He wanted to come and say hi, I guess.
Yeah, she jumped on my lap earlier and she said hi.
What are you doing?
Who knows?
You're on my lap, but you're not sitting and you're not laying down. You're being a brat. Go ahead, buddy.
So night one pretty much went the way I figured it would.
How close was our predictions? How was that?
Match number one, Rhea Ripley successfully defeated Becky Lynch to retain the Women's World Championship in a 17-minute match.
That was a good match. I enjoyed that.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I disapproved of it was the fact that they had Rhea countered the disarmer without really getting out of it a whole lot, which I didn't like that part. I thought Becky put up a hell of a fight. I didn't understand, the turnbuckle thing, and I'm like, really? That's how we're going to end this? Okay. I figured she would have did it like 3 times and that would have finished her, but apparently, nope, we're going to hit her by the turnbuckle and then do it again on the mat, and that was it.
Yeah.
So I figured it would have went a different direction, but I kind of figured Ripley was going to win, but it was still a good match.
Oh, yeah, well, Becky's been saying on multiple social medias that she's taken some time off, so I figured that Rhea was going to retain.
Deep down, they wanted to shake hands, you could tell.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could really tell if they wanted to.
Oh, yeah. I bet they did when they got backstage.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Second match of the night. 6-pack tag team ladder match for the undisputed tag team titles. However, in this stipulation, both sets of championships had to be pulled down, which means they were splitting the championships. They did. The new Raw Tag Team Champion, Awesome Truth, defeated Judgment Day, DIY, The New Day, New Catch Republic. and the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions A-Town Down also defeated those same teams. So the Raw Tag Team Champions are Miz and R-Truth, and that is R-Truth's first win at WrestleMania. And the new SmackDown Tag Team Champions are Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. That match took 17 minutes, 25 seconds.
That match was good. I love that match. JD Madonna cracked me up the most when he went through both tables. Oh, man.
I was begging for it.
I didn't expect Truth to come out the way he did, or get the push, but I kind of figured it after the announcing. When I'm like, Truth and Miz are going to win this because they said they've been tag team championships before, but they've never won them. So I kind of figured that's where that was going to go.
Yeah, they've been a tag team and never won them.
The only thing I wish that would have happened is he would have laid him out with the lie detector instead of the AA.
Yeah.
Because with him coming out with his actual original music, plus with the Miz actually coming in on it too, I thought that was cool. But me personally, I really wish the ending would have ended with Truth's finisher. I think that could have been the best part. But Truth going for the pinfall cracked me up the most.
Yes. And Miz making the hot tag to Truth.
Yes. And we can't forget when I really wish they would have ended it on that where they're like, you take those titles, we'll take these titles. That's where they should have ended it. Because honestly, that would have been the best ending. Because it was so fucking hilarious that they actually come up with an idea. Wait a minute. Why are we going to stand up? There's a title here. You guys go for those. We're going to go for these ones.
Yeah, why?
And then it ended up coming up reversed. Yeah, and then it ended up getting reversed. And they ended up going for the Raw ones because the other fuckheads got SmackDown.
Yeah.
But it worked either way, though. It was good. It was fun. You can tell they all had a blast doing it.
Oh, yeah. Match number 3. The ending, it didn't come how I thought it would. Rey Mysterio and Andrade with Carlito, Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wilde, and Selena Vega defeated Santos Escobar, Dirty Dominic Mysterio with Angel, Berto Carrillo, Elektra Lopez by pinfall with the help of Philadelphia Eagles, Travis Kelce, and one of his teammates. I didn't catch the other dude's name.
And well, I would have said it differently with the assist from the brother of the Super Bowl champion, Travis Kelce.
That match was 11 minutes, 5 seconds.
It was a good match, though. Andrade, man, I figured we were going to say Carlito was going to do something, but no, he really didn't.
I was waiting for the backstabber by Carlito, but he didn't do it. And they might be saving that. I don't know.
I don't think it would be smart to turn him heel right away. He just came back. He's doing an awesome job as a face. I just don't think they should. How many people need to backstab Ray out of that group? If that's the case, then somebody needs to go and backstab Damian Priest or somebody over there, because every person they've had team with Ray so far has backstabbed him.
Yeah.
But yet we have Judgment Day, who was formed way longer, and nobody's backstabbed anybody.
Oh, it's going to be happening here soon.
I don't know. It's on a hot streak, and they're selling a lot of merch. As long as those merch sales are still there, they'll keep them relevant.
Fourth match, also 11 minutes, 5 seconds. Jay defeated Jimmy, and I thought it was a wonderful match.
Oh, it was good. From what I've seen of it, that's where I was. I got to just at the part where Jay was just unloading on him, and then Jay got the upper hand, and that was where I had to let go. But from what I've seen, it was already good.
Yeah, and then the shortest
didn't even
match
wait for the bell, man.
Right. Shortest match of the night, 6-woman tag match, took 8 minutes, 5 seconds. Jade Cargill hit Jaded for the win. So Belair, Jade Cargill, Naomi defeated the tag team champions, the Kabuki Warriors, and Dakota Kai Damage Control.
See, why the hype of that match just to only make it last 8 minutes?
No, they had plenty of time because the main event was over 40 minutes.
Yeah, and they had it scheduled for 6 hours, 2 of which were I don't know what. But I was laughing. I'm like, so what the hell are we doing, guys? Most of it's commercials.
Yep. And it seemed like every match had a sponsor.
Every match had a sponsor. Every match had a commercial. Right after it. It's like, man, we got to pay for these advertisements.
Yeah. This next match, I didn't think it was going to go this way, but I'm kind of glad that they did. Sami Zayn defeated Gunther by pinfall to win the Intercontinental Championship and dethroning the Ring General.
Did he nail his finisher?
Who?
How did he win? Was it by the Kahlua kick?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like 2 of them back to back.
It only took 2?
Oh, no, he hit more than 2 in the match.
I'm going to say Roman ate 5 and came back and speared him.
Yeah. Sammy ate, I want to say, about 6 or 7 of those Gunther power bombs.
Wow.
That
now
match
Sammy's
lasted
looking strong.
15 minutes, 30 seconds. Main event, the one that I dozed off in, the Bloodlines, Rock and Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman defeated Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins by pinfall. Since Rock and Roman won the Undisputed Universal Championship tomorrow night, will be held under the Bloodline rules.
Which is what was going on tonight.
Yeah.
So what the hell did it matter?
Right.
They knew that. Everybody knew that something was going to happen during this match. Did we think Rock was going to try to pull a power card? I did not see that coming, to be honest. Too much for it being fair.
Mm-hmm.
So if I was so waiting for Triple H to come down at that point and say, you know what, we're going to do this. Tornado, falls count anywhere. That's what I would have freaking done with it.
The second Rock said, "If you count, I'm going to fire you," that ref should have just kept counting because technically, Rock's a member of the board. The only way he can fire a referee or anyone is if the board approves the firing. He just can't look at someone and say, "You're fired."
Well, the other thing I was wondering on too, like, where was the disqualifications at? Holy shit. He said don't count. Didn't say anything about that. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He said don't count. He didn't say don't disqualify. So the moment he hit Cody with the belt the first time, it should have been disqualification.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, what the fuck? The rule book went out the window? But like I said, to me, that stereo pedigree should have been it, in my opinion. So, as for tomorrow's main event, it's going to be interesting because...
I'm still going with Cody.
It's going to be interesting because something's going to happen. I'm either looking to see Seth is probably going to lose his title because he never came back in.
Mm-hmm.
And if he does, he's still going to go down there and run to Cody's aid, which I can almost guarantee following along with him will probably be Jay. But the numbers game is still at hand. against him.
And I don't see Drew McIntyre walking out of that event tomorrow as champion.
If he doesn't, he's going to be the reason that he gets laid up because he's going to attack him afterwards. I guarantee it. Or when he goes down to help Cody, he'll do what he did last time and help the bloodline.
No, I'm thinking because from what I've been reading, Seth versus Drew is kicking off night 2.
What? They're not going to have that as the pre-main event?
Nope. It's going to be the first match of the night.
Why the fuck would they do that?
No clue. Maybe
and by the way, what the hell was Cole smoking?
What?
At the beginning of the main event, he said it's 3 a.m. here and these people are on their feet. I'm like, you're in Pennsylvania. They're an hour ahead of us.
No, he said that when they were showing reactions from the fans in London.
I'm gonna say
London is 3 hours ahead.
I'm gonna say, yeah, but this was right at the start when Cody was coming out, and that was he wasn't showing that when he said it.
I don't know. I know it was 3 hours. I know it's 3 a.m. in London.
Yeah, I knew that. That was when he showed it. There he goes. It's 3 a.m. there. That was during the other match when they were getting ready to head into that match. But right as Cody was coming out, he goes, it's almost 3 a.m. here, and these people are on their feet. And I'm like, Cole, what are you smoking, bro? It's only 9:30, which means it's 10:30 there.
Mm-hmm.
What are you on?
And Rock pretty much said during the press conference that he ain't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, he's already made money acting. That's also what happens when you sell your booty hole, but anywho.
But I see Priest cashing in to take the title so Drew can't have it.
Unless Finn backstabs him.
That's what I'm saying. I think Finn will stop him. Honestly, what would be even more fucked up, and I've seen other people think this, is Priest walks out with his purple and black briefcase, goes to cash in. Finn takes the original briefcase, nails Priest in the freaking back, opens up the green briefcase, signs the contract right there in front of the referee, hands to him, says, "I'm cashing it in." And then Finn walks out with the title.
Can he do that?
If the contract isn't signed, legally, yeah.
I have a question. How long does he have?
Huh?
How long does he have? He has a year, right?
Yes, until whenever the next Money in the Bank event is.
Which is after SummerSlam, most generally.
I think it's around June or July.
Yeah, which is right around SummerSlam. It's either before or after it.
I think it's before.
Priest. And so he only has a couple months left.
Uh-huh.
He's going to have to cash it in because right now, Mammy is going to be mad at all of them. Dom lost, them two lost, and she won. Again.
And JD didn't help any of it. She can be mad. The only thing she can be mad at DJ for is that he didn't help the Judgment Day retain the tag titles. That's the only thing.
Oh, no, she's going to be mad because he shouldn't even interfere.
In a match.
He shouldn't even interfered. They were doing fine up until that point. As far as I'm concerned, he technically cost them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he was trying to rally Finn, but instead he was focusing on Finn instead of watching behind him and around him.
Yep. Question: have you watched that Bray Wyatt documentary yet?
No, I'm gonna watch it later on here soon, probably tonight.
I started watching it. I'm gonna finish watching it tomorrow before Mania. But that's
Ooh.
that's night one.
Hey, I have a question.
Might have an answer.
What if during the main event we see the return of Uncle Howdy?
That would be fucked up.
With an evil Alexa Bliss standing behind one of them with a low blow. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't
know. Or we could even say Liv. We haven't seen her in a while either.
Liv's been on Raw the last couple of weeks, but I don't know. And I think that's why Rhea retained. I think they're wanting Liv versus Rhea because Rhea put Liv on the shelf.
And Alexa, I think she just had her baby, didn't she?
A couple months ago, yeah. She's back in the gym training for her return.
That's good.
But I don't have nothing else to say except the fact I want to go to bed.
All right, go to bed. I think I'm going to do a conspiracy podcast coming up following. So,
what are you going to do it
about? The solar eclipse, actually.
Oh God!
I got some.
All right, everybody, have a good night.
Actually, there's been a lot of good. There's been a lot of good conspiracies. Been a lot of good conspiracies around it, so I figure I might as well join in on the witch hunt.
All right, well, y'all stay put. He'll be back here in a couple minutes with a conspiracy theory.
I am Insidious. Thanks for watching this podcast.
This is the Ghost, and thank you for watching our podcast.
And I am the Chief. Thank you for tuning in. Have a great night.